Hello all and welcome to PasSpareTime. How are you on this awesome Friday afternoon? Ready to find some goodies, I hope? Hello Jim Thompson, Chris Helms, Southern Metal from vacation last day. Enjoy it, my friend. Molly Wobbles, hello. NC Prospectors, welcome from Memphis, Tennessee, says Chris Helms. I like to go to Memphis, but I do not like to go across I-40 because it is a not fun experience at all, especially the closer you get between Little Rock and Memphis. It's traffic central. Hello, Shinbone. The coastal shores of Oklahoma. Well, that's not far from here, my friend. Not far from here at all. Coming to you from the lake in northwest Arkansas. Hello, Michael Erickson. Hello to Todd. Good to see everyone. The house cleaners just got here, so if you hear any vacuuming noises, that's not me, as if it would be. They come every 2 weeks, seemingly right on top of my high noon stream. So we got that going. Michael Erickson in the house, the only winner of the triple play to date. Good to see you. We are going to search 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we are going to search a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime. Then we're going to search a box of half dollars, looking for a silver half dollar or other goodies, proofs, miscellaneous, not intended for circulations, air coins, varieties, who knows. Man, they are vigorously vacuuming the hardwood floor upstairs. I'm not even sure that needs to be done, but it's loud down here. I hope you're not picking up too much of that noise. Hello, Jim Thompson. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. I think I already said hi, but that's okay. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Our donator today is Stan Horn. I'm not sure if Stan will be able to make it or not, because I know Stan is a working man. So we may be picking for Stan. We'll give him a couple more minutes to show up, and then we will do some picking. Appreciate the moderators that are in here. Thank you very much. Let's look back at some of the things we're looking for and some of the good finds we have found recently. I get my light set up this way. And close to square. There we go. Yeah, Stan is our donator today, which means he gets all of the finds that we come up with. Here's a find that you all found for me. 15799751, B's on both ends, a super radar or super palindrome. That's a nice find. That has value well above face value. Here's what we're looking for, some star notes. And if Stan happens to find a star note and then a silver dime and then a silver half dollar, Stan gets his choice of a peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. Who knows which it will be. Star notes are going for double face value for $1 star notes right now on the eBay. So you gotta like that. Another star note. We do average over one star note a strap of $100 bills, so hopefully we'll find 5 or so today. Another special note, a repeater, 3042. Those are worth above face value as well. Like finding those. This is a special note. I like this one of my favorites. 5 5s right in the middle. That in and of itself makes it worth more than face value. The 3 at the end is raised out of alignment. That's called an odometer or a gas pump note. It has only 3s, 1 9, and 5s in the serial number, which makes it a trinary. So this thing has a lot going for it. It also has an over-inked 5. First B is the New York Federal Reserve Bank. That's true. That is true. Thank you, Jim. 9470049. Another palindrome, another radar note reads the same from front to back and back to front. So those are some examples of what we are looking for. We'll go through those a few times during the stream today. We are doing the vertical format, and in the vertical format, in theory, YouTube puts this on the shorts feed occasionally, and we have some people will pop in from the shorts feed. It's the reason we're using this format. It's trying to introduce more people to this hobby. As you know, that is one of our major initiatives to do so. So hopefully we'll see some new names in here, and be sure and welcome them. And you'll see me break off and cover some of the examples of what we're looking for as we have surges of people. But I'm guessing Stan's not going to be able to be here for this part right now. So let's see, who are we going to pick? Who's feeling lucky today? Who's feeling lucky? You know, Michael Erickson's here. Michael Erickson's the only one to complete the triple play. Michael Erickson, I have 5 straps of $1 bills. They are numbered 1 through 5. I have strap 2, or not strap, kind of semi-brick 2 out here. Michael Erickson, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I hope so, Michael Erickson. I hope so. The dimes have cooled off on me. If Stan gets skunked on any segment of this, not finding a star note, not finding a silver dime, not finding a silver round, he gets a 1/2 troy ounce of silver each time he gets skunked. Hopefully we give away none of Paul's silver and all bank money today. 3 for the win, Michael says. 3 for the win. 3 is right over there. Strap number 3 is right there. Yeah, since Michael's the only one that's ever totally won, we'll let him pick without hesitation. I'm sure Stan would be fine with that. Strap number 1. Let's see how many of them are facing the right direction. Probably not very many, but we'll see. They're going 3,000 different directions. Sometimes that can be lucky for us. You never know. Sometimes they're all facing the same direction. Not often, though. Not often. This will be a 3-hour stream, I am sure. Depends how much talking I do. Less talking, more searching, Paul. We can get done faster. We do have our Saturday stream coming up tomorrow, which makes sense since tomorrow's Saturday. Hudson and Rhett will be here. Their last stream before they go on spring break. We'll be looking for 28 streams in a row finding silver. We did pick up 10 new boxes of $50 Wednesday. Could these be going in any more directions? I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if they could be or not. Hello, Sam Wilson. Good to see you. I will try to keep up with the chat as well as be looking for all the things on our search today. Goodness gracious. It's like somebody dropped these, thought about straightening them out, and then dropped them again. And they went in 10 million directions. It's a new record, 10 million. You didn't know 1,000 $1 bills could go in 10 directions, but good gracious. Or as Andy Reid says in the Snickers commercial, great moogly googly. They have sealed our lake back up. The water is starting to rise. We're supposed to have rain the last 2 nights, would have made it rise much quicker. And that didn't happen, which my Benji the Shih Tzu's happy because he doesn't like storms. We've got rain forecast all day today, 100% chance, and it's noon, and we've had 0% rain so far. All right, that's probably the longest it's ever taken me to organize $101 bills. Holy smokes, were those in bad order. About some light. I think we can see that okay. Here we go. Moon over Miami, welcome. Glad to see you here. What we're doing, we are searching $101 bills. We're looking for fancy serial numbers like this, 1717 and 48s. We're going to be peeling out any $1 bills that have a fancy serial number that make them worth more than face value. That's what we're going to be doing. Hello, Walker Magnet. Like this one. This is a good one. 80, 70, 70, 80. That carries some value above face value for sure. Is that light on again? It's not now. 5 7s in a row, and 7s and 8s are the luckiest number. We'll be looking for something like that. We'll be looking for any old bills. That's a 1969B I found recently. Older bills carry value above face value. Low serial numbers carry value above face value. 55225292, only 2s, 5s, and 9s. That's a trinary. That carries value above face value. Less talking, more searching, Paul. Let's get them in here. Let's start searching today's bills. See what goodies we can find. I'm going to be looking at the date. Hey, there's a 1995. Don't see a ton of those. Those could be a web note. It's not. That would have been cool though. If it's a web note, it has more value than face. 18186160. We're searching $501 bills, then we will be searching a box of dimes, then we'll be searching a box of half dollars. It is the triple play. We are searching for Stan Horn today, looking for a star note, a silver dime, and a silver half dollar, as well as any other goodies we can find. But if we find those three things specifically, Stan gets to pick between a Peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. There's a future birthday note, 08072701. Cocaine, the green is what all the newer ones are stamped with, and the green seal. We will be hoping to find, in all craziness, something like this that has the blue. That's a silver certificate from 1957, blue ink, blue seal. I don't have a $1 bill example, but I found this at the bank the other day. They sold it to me. Is a red seal $2 bill. That thing carries some value from 1953. So it's more what years they were printed. The more recent ones are all green. So most of what you're going to be seeing today, probably all, will be all green. The very first bill in the stack was a 1988A. Did I check it for a web note? Still isn't a web note. I did. All right, here we go. Back to the search. Glad to have anyone visiting for the first time. Please consider subscribing. We put out a lot of content each week. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. We do 3 live streams a week at least. We do a 8 p.m. Wednesday night live stream where we repeat this format right here, half dollars, dimes, and searching $501 bills. We stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. That's when my grandsons search with me, 13-year-old and 10-year-old. And we search 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. And we have 27 streams in a row finding silver. We are going for our 28th stream in a row finding silver. Well, cocaine, I am still learning. I've only been doing this for about 2 months on the bills. We've been searching coins for over 3 years, but I'm still learning a little bit on this. I'm building a little knowledge, but the people in the chat are very knowledgeable, and they will help us out as well. Like if I miss something, which does happen. There was the infamous upside down bills right there. And Cocaine, we appreciate you subbing. Thanks and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate it. Hopefully we get lots of good finds today. Today's donator is Stan Horn. For these triple play formats, we do allow a donator $75. They get to keep everything they find, and if they complete the triple play, they get a Morgan dollar or a Peace dollar. That's only happened once, but we've only done this about 7 times, so at least we got a winner. And he's in the stream. It's Michael Erickson. He selected this section of bills for Stan. We're off to a slow start, but that's okay. These are the new 3,000 bills that I just got in from the bank. They ordered them in from the Fed. 0505-4201, a way future birth date note. We won't hang on to that one. Paul will not be around. I am also checking the green seal to make sure it's there, to make sure it's in the middle of the one where it's supposed to be. I'm looking at the dates, see if we have anything older than 2000. If so, I've got some other things to check on it. Looking for possible web notes or older notes. Love to find those. I just don't run across very many older notes. We've already had 2 though today, an 88 and a 95. Where's my little cheat note? 88 A's, 93s, and 95s are where the star notes are, or not the star notes, the possible web notes. Another future birthday note, 10/30 of 2975. Yeah, I'm not thinking I'll be alive then. If you're in for the first time, thanks for being here. Please consider subscribing. We are searching $501 bills right now, looking for fancy serial numbers or star notes. Almost a fancy serial number, 0888-0817. If we have 4 of a number in a row, we hang on to those because they do have a little value above face value. We average finding over 1 star note a strap, and star notes are highly collectible right now. They're going for double face value on eBay, so we like to find those. 639-639-53. That 5 popped in there. Unwelcome house guest, we didn't need him. 1-339-3933. There's our first find of the day. We have a trinary note. It's only got the numbers 1s, 3s, and 9s on it. I'm going to bring you down a little closer so you can see better. Try to keep the date on there. We do hang on to these when you only use 3 numbers in the serial number. Those are going for above face value right now on eBay. So we will hang on to that, and that will be Stan's first find. Gotta like that. Yeah, please do make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you are here and you enjoy the content. It does help us with the YouTube algorithm. Gets more people to see this, which helps us introduce more people into this great hobby. We will be hunting a box of dimes after these dollar bills. Scotto, 5 of a kind is cool, yes. Let me show you one of the examples of 5 of a kind that we found recently. Here are some of the bills that we have found recently. This is a real cool one. Love to find another one of these soon. This is called a broken ladder. These are some we found in the last 2 weeks. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 uses 8 different numbers, not in numerical order, so it's called a broken ladder. If they had been in numerical order, it would be considered a ladder. Either way, this is has a nice value above face value. This is a birth date note. 2019, 0717, July 17th of 2019. Birth date notes are going for $10 and $20 on eBay right now. Do you have a child or grandchild that was born on July 17th of 2019? If so, I've got your birth date note. There's 4 5s in a row. We hang on to those. They do have a little value above face value as well. This is a palindrome or radar note. 94700749. Reads the same back to front and front to back. That carries a value above face value. There's 5 5s in a row, Scotto. 3955555 and a 3. And this is a really cool note. Not only is it 5 5s in a row, it has a 3 that's raised above the line of the other numbers in the serial number. It also only has 3s, 9s, and 5s in the serial number, making it a trinary, so we hang on to those. Then there's a star note, and that's what we're looking for and haven't found yet today. But a star at the end of the serial number means it's a replacement note to replace damaged or misprinted notes. These things are going crazy in value. A $1 basic serial number, which that is, star note, are going for $2 and higher on eBay right now. So let's get back to today's hunt, see what we can find for Stan. We're about halfway through the first strap of $100 bills. All right. Why do we all of a sudden have a major glare? There we go. Much better. Y'all can see it now. Looking for old bills, fancy serial number bills, star notes, web notes, I have a good relationship with one of our local banks, and they order in several $1 bills, 3,000 this week, that I search. They order them directly from Federal Reserve. They also order me boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars. And then what isn't a good find, I pack up and take back to a different bank so I can get money to buy the goodies for the next week. Well, we got one trinary so far. We are off to a slow start. Not how you start, it's how you finish though, right? Hello, Trevor Mayberry. Good to see you. No one is really buying right now. Freezing the market. I'm seeing them sell on eBay pretty nicely. I tell you, the market is very confusing right now. The gold, the price of gold. Gold went over $2,200 an ounce today. So gold has gone from $2,000 to $2,200 in the last little bit, up 10%, and that is an all-time high for gold. But I am still seeing quite a good market on the sold items on eBay on these. I think with the presidential election coming up, Senate and the Congress being a mess, it's very hard to read any of the financial markets right now, for sure. I am not a financial advisor, but I took a lot of my cash and put it into certificates of deposit making 5.5% a year in a nice, safe place. Could have been in gold and made 10% the last 2 months. So what do I know? Silver's creeping back up. Silver's above $24 now, headed for $25, I think. 137888173. So 4 numbers are repeated, but not in the right order, and we only keep them if it's 3 numbers, or if those have been repeated, we would have kept them, but it wasn't. We're almost at the end of strap 1. A way future birthday note. July 3rd, 7109. What will people be doing on that date? It's a good question. I have no idea. The first $100 have been searched. Slow start. Only one trinary, but we shall move on to strap number 2. Strap number 2. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. It helps us out with the algorithm. My grandsons have set a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Guess what? This strap is 100% already in order. That does not happen very often. That last one was 420. Go back. 420? The very last one? Yeah. 420 660 82. Bobby Townsend. It's a 2017A. If there's something special about that bill, teach me. Teach me. I've just been doing this a couple months and I'm not aware that a 420 is a special number. Oh, it was a joke. That's okay, Bobby. Hey, I'm easy prey for these because I just started a few months ago and I'm still learning. So it wouldn't be the first time I have skipped something that ended up being having a value above face value. Zeros, ones, twos, and threes, but not in any sort of special order. We are on the second strap of 100. 1935, 93, 11. Close, but no cigar. Oh, that's right, April 20th. I do know that, Sam Wilson. Hello, Elijah. Yeah, you got me, Elijah. It's special for a special audience. All right, well, if I find 420, 420, 420, that'd be one too many numbers, but we'd keep that. We're doing $501 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes, and we're off to a very slow start. Then we're going to do a box of dimes. Then we are going to do a box of half dollars. Hopefully these $1 bills will warm up. You never know. You may get some back even from the Fed that a chunk of them have been searched and good numbers taken out. And we may pop one over that's my first ever binary. Also possible. I think I may run to the bank later and see if I can get some more teller straps because the teller straps seem to be very nice. 420 for the, if you have K420 69800 bill, it's worth money. All right. Well, if I find that one, you guys let me know. You're expanding, and there's already like 30 things to look for when you're searching serial numbers for $1 bills. It's really crazy. I never knew it was so diverse and that they were worth money. I probably can't name them all off the top of my head. If you want to find something really good, you'd find a solid number. All ones, all twos, all threes. Solid number across the top would be a great number to find, worth much money. Also, only having two numbers that are in the bill is a great thing to find. That's called a binary. You could find a true binary that only has zeros and ones in the bill. Those are worth a nice amount of money. You can find a trinary note that only uses 3 different numbers to make up the serial number. You can find a repeating number bill, like 0641, 0641 would be worth additional money. You could find a block of 4 fours or more of one number in a row. Those are carry above face value. You can find a note that has a number lifted out of alignment called a gas pump or an odometer note. Those are worth above face value. You can find a birthday note where the 8 numbers make up a date of birth. You can find a bookends notes where the first 2 and last 2 numbers are the same. You can find a ladder where all the numbers are in a row. You can find a broken ladder where all the numbers are in the bill but not in numerical order. You can find a star note. You can find a star note from 2013 B series that has a twin sister out there because Fort Worth and Washington D.C. minted accidentally dollar bills, star notes with the same serial number, and if you find both of those, you got a bunch of money. Yeah, you can find a bunch of them that aren't worth more than $1, which is what we are doing right now. Check them out, Elijah. Check them out. If you would find 0704 1776, that would be quite appealing, Bobby, because it's a historical date that something major happened on. You can find really low serial numbers. They're the ones that start with 4 zeros, or start with 5 zeros would be a really nice one to find. You can find high serial numbers, which would start with like a 9-5. You can find notes. I found a 1968 note recently. Any note earlier than 2000, there's some additional things to check to see if it's a web note printing method. If it happens to be a note signed by Barr, who was Secretary of the Treasury for only 28 days, and those carry additional value. I'm not looking for at the signatures because I know that will be one before 2000, and then I will start searching accordingly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey! Looky there, Stan. Looky there. We got a good one. Hello, Copper Owl. This is a broken ladder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It uses 8 different digits. They're not in numerical order, but these are carrying a value, a nice value above face value. It's worth a premium. That is a good bill. That's only the 2nd or 3rd broken ladder we have found. And I'm going to put that one in a protector because that's got some value. Right in the middle of our dud strap of dollar bills, we found a good one. That one is now protected. You can put it over there. I got to really look and think about those because they could sneak by you real easily. But a broken ladder is a great find. If I ever find a ladder or a binary, I'll probably fall in the floor. Hopefully I can get back up. We've got the 2 Shih Tzus in here with me today because we got the house cleaners here every 2 weeks on Friday. And my dogs are scared of the vacuum. And look at that! Finally, over halfway through strap number 2, we have a star note. It is a 2017 series. The star at the end signifies this bill was printed because there was some damaged or misprinted when they were making the print run. So they printed some replacements and they put a star at the end to it signifies a replacement. 0397497. Now I'm going to tell you what you do when you find a star note. Welcome to everyone that's popped in. Please consider subscribing. We're searching 500 $1 bills for serial numbers, fancy ones, and star notes. We just found a star note. Then we're going to search a box of dimes, then a box of $50. But we're going to go over now, and we are going to go to the website that's called mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com. And on this website, you can key in any dollars you find that have star notes, any star notes, doesn't have to be dollars. You put in the $1 denomination, and this one is out of the 2017 series. It begins with the letter F, then 03974957 star. What we're looking for now is we want it to be a print run of less than 3.2 million, because that's the average size print run. And this is an average size print run, 3.2 million. You can see right up there by my picture, 3.2 million. You can see down here, there's a little arrow telling you this is less rare. What we want to find is that little arrow cruising over into the heat zone. Now, even with this being less rare, it doesn't detract from the value of the dollar, but it doesn't add any additional value. That is still a dollar that is worth double face value right now on eBay. That's the first star note we found today, and it took us a while, but we're glad to have that one. Yeah, star emojis. Make sure you hit the star emojis. We appreciate that. So if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We put out a lot of content every week. We do a daily short video on coin hunting that comes out usually during the evening. We do 3 live streams minimum weekly. Wednesday at 8 p.m. where we do this same format. 88493893. Close. Where we search 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we search a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, proofs, and other goodies. It is a very fun, inexpensive hobby to get started in, coin hunting and dollar bill searching. Our goal is to introduce as many people as we can to this hobby and grow the hobby. We are fortunate to be affiliated with APMEX, and APMEX helps sponsor our initiative to get more kids involved in this hobby. And we have a direct link to APMEX. APMEX is the world's largest seller of coins and coin supplies. And we also have a discount code you can use and save $5 on any purchase of $50 or more on APMEX, which is cool. There aren't very many of those discount codes floating around. Ours is not a secret though. It is Grow the Hobby altogether. If you're creative about how you use that, you can buy silver close to spot price, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Thank you, Trevor. We hope to help pass the time. We hope to help pass the time. 7s, 3s, 6s, and 0s. Close, but no cigar. This is a great way if you... I hunt with my grandsons. We started out 3 years ago doing coins. And every Saturday at 2 p.m. we have a stream that's kind of like a family reunion, where we hunt with my 2 grandsons come over, 2 of my 3 grandsons, age 10 and 13. My younger grandson might eat the coin, so he's not involved yet. And we do 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars, and we have 27 streams on Saturday in a row of finding a silver half dollar in a box. And then we do a short auction on Saturdays after our hunt. Blake Floyd, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I know more of you than Blake have subscribed, and I don't know why the app doesn't catching them all and putting them up there. I'm sorry about that. We do appreciate every subscriber, and hopefully they will get that fixed soon. If there was something I could do about it, I'd fix it. Last Saturday, another future birthday note, December 7th of 5017. Unfortunately, Paul's not going to make it that far, so we'll put that one back. Last Saturday, we gave away all of our half dollar boxes to any adult that was watching our stream live with a youth 18 years of age or younger. And then the kiddos got to keep all of the finds out of the boxes. We also gifted to them a 9-coin collector's kit. It's got 3 silver coins in it. It's got 3 coins over $100 in it, or under $100, over 100 years old in it. Over $100 would be a really cool thing. And we also gave them a Walking Liberty 90% half dollar that has approaching $10 melt value for the silver. And once a month we have a stream where we give all our boxes away to parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, anyone that will watch the stream live with a youth and introduce them to this hobby. And you can get on the wait list to be involved with your youngster. We do this once a month, first Saturday of the month. Next one's coming up the first week of April. We're getting very close, if not full, to having our 7 spots full for the month of April. But when I go to coin shows and I walk around the coin show, Copper Owl, I see a bunch of people that are my age or older. And I just turned 60 this year. So we need to get some young blood involved in this hobby, like your Owlettes and my grandkids, to keep this hobby growing and viable. You know, people my kids' age don't spend cash very often. One thing I would encourage, there you go, Trevor, 20. It's good to have you. You know, if I could have started this hobby at 20, my friend, what my collection would look like right now would be crazy. Buy stocks, I saw that gold over $2,200, an all-time high. That is awesome. Check your change. Easiest thing you can do in the world is check your change. I have received star notes in change recently. I got a star note in change from Sonic. Pay in cash. Buy stocks. Just subscribed. Thank you, Buy Stocks, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Pay in cash. It'll do 2 things for you. The first thing it will do, it'll make you more aware of what you're paying for stuff. Because I'm telling you, and I know you've noticed it, prices are going up. And there's some of that stuff where it's going to cost $20-some to go through the drive-thru for one meal at McDonald's, where you got to say, is this worth $20? Do I want to spend $20 to eat at McDonald's? And I'm not just picking on McDonald's. I do have to arrange these bills, though. Guess I missed that one. I thought I already did that. I did. I just missed one. The other thing it does, though, is it gives you change to look at. And I have found star notes. I found a buffalo nickel recently in my change, and that I got from Sonic as well. Don't know what the deal is on Sonic. I assume you all know what a buffalo nickel is, but just in case you don't, let me show you a buffalo nickel. Buffalo nickel is one of my very favorite coins. This is the nickel that was minted before the Jefferson nickel that's out right now. Well, let me turn my scope on. Sorry about that. Where is my scope? Right there. Oh, we had it. Go here. That is a buffalo nickel. That buffalo nickel is dated 1936. And you can still find those out in the wild. And if you find a buffalo nickel, you've got something that's worth at least 50 cents, if not more. Could be a special date. I get from the bank every week boxes of nickels, pennies, dimes, half dollars. I search them. In a box of nickels, there are 50 rolls like this one to search. You crack it open, you look through it, and we average finding 1/2 of a buffalo nickel every box. And no, that's not a buffalo nickel cut in half. That means if we open 2 boxes, we'll expect to find 1 buffalo nickel. When I started this, I never dreamt that I could still find a buffalo nickel that's basically out there still circulating. And you can. We find them just about every week. You can also find silver war nickels. I didn't know there was such a thing as a silver war nickel. But any Jefferson nickel that was minted in 1945, 44, 43, or the back half of 42 has 35% silver content. We also average 1/2 of those in every box we hunt. And those are worth more than $1 right now just in melt value. Probably around $1.30 in melt value. We got a trinary. We got a trinary. I had 2 sets of buffalo in the 1990s and was one of the first to pick out the 2 feather from dealers. Awesome buy stocks. Hello, World Warrior. Good to see you. Welcome in. This is a trinary note. 5s, 8s, and 0s. 580, 50, 885. This doesn't have a ton of value, but it is worth more than face value. Is as called a trinary. There are only 3 numbers used to make up that serial number. So those are ones that we hang on to. And that will be going to, I'm an old cherry picker, me too, buy stocks, but I just wish I'd have been super involved in this hobby at a younger age. In the UK, you can find 2-pound coins before a certain date, which have more copper value than the coin. In the US, Bobby, pennies, copper pennies, any penny minted before 1982 and half of the pennies minted in 1982 are worth 2.4 to 2.5 cents copper value. So I pluck those out and keep them when I'm searching a box of pennies. And I have hundreds of pounds of pennies sitting in the other room. So same goes here. When we're searching half dollars, we'll find every week a 40% half dollar that is dated 1965 to 1970 that is got silver melt value of $3 to $4. We'll occasionally find 90% silver half dollars, any half dollar minted before or 1964 or before. Those are worth a melt value between $9 and $10 right now, and we're getting them for 50 cents face value out of the box. We average over 1 silver coin per half dollar box. I said pound coins, I'm sorry, Bobby. 2 pence coins, 2 pence coins. 1797 George the Fifth, George the Fifth. Very nice, Trevor. An old Canadian or British penny. I guess that would be an old British penny. That's worth some money. But this is a really fun hobby to get into. Lots of ones there, but not enough. Let me show you some of the things we've just found recently during our dollar bill searches. Thomas, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. This is called a star note. It's got the star at the end of the serial number. It means it's a replacement note. They messed up and got some damaged or printed them wrong, and they had to print a replacement. And if you find a star note on a dollar note, they're worth $2 or more right now on eBay all day long. We found this one's called a radar, and this one, as a matter of fact, is a super radar, a palindrome, or a super palindrome. B15799751B. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It reads the same front to back and back to front, including the letters. B1579, B1579. I actually missed this in a live hunt recently, and some of the people in the stream saw it. I went back and they were right. And this bill was a bad one to miss because it's really crispy and it has a very nice value above face value. Another star note, we do find on average over 1 star note per strap. And again, if they're in decent shape, they're going for double face value. We find trinary notes. We just found one a minute ago today. 5s, 2s, and 9s. Michael Erickson has gifted 5 PasSpareTime memberships. Michael, that's so very generous. New members, Otto, Bill Meyer, Josh Bruin, A Cam, and Little Autism. Welcome to PasSpareTime memberships. You all have new emojis that you can test drive now. If I find a star note, like the one I just showed, you can throw up the emojis. You also are eligible to bid in our auctions on Saturdays, and you get free shipping. We do auction off 15 lots on Saturdays at the end of our live stream, where we search 5 to 7 boxes of $50. So welcome all you new members, and Michael Erickson, thank you for your generosity. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We appreciate it. It helps us out. It doesn't cost you anything. This is one of the things we look for, older dollar bills. That one's a 1969B in great shape. I found that a couple hunts ago. Definitely more than face value. Any bill that has a block of 4 numbers or more in a row, and this one had 5 sevens, 3 7 7 7 7 7 8 5. I just like saying that. You find 5 sevens in a row, you've got value above face value for sure, because the most popular numbers are 7s and 8s. 7s are, considered to be lucky in U.S. culture. 8s are considered to be fortunate in Asian culture. So you want to find those 7s and 8s. This was a cool note. 4 pairs, 80, 70, 70, 80. I guess they're not really pairs. But a cool note, it's also a trinary with 8s, 7s, and 0s. This is a note that I keep some of if they're extreme examples. If you look at that last 6, you can see that that last 6 is out of alignment with the rest of the numbers in the serial number. We call that a gas pump note or an odometer note, where it didn't quite get back into alignment, and it also carries a little value above face value. Also that 9, they over-inked that 9. That doesn't carry a lot of value, but having both on the same bill makes it a cool bill. 1717, 8888. We keep any with at least 4 that same number in a row, and with the 1717 before it makes it cool. This is a quad repeater, 3042, 3042. And that carries a value above face value. It's one of my favorite bills that we found right here. 5 5s in a row, right in the middle of the bill. 39, 55, 55, 5, 3. On top of the 5 in a row, which in and of itself makes it carry more value than face value, the last 3 is also raised out of alignment, making it a gas pump or a odometer note as well. It only uses 3s, 9s, and 5s in the serial number, making it a trinary note. And if you look at that first 5, it got over-inked. So this bill's got a lot of stuff going for it. So it was a very good find. This is a palindrome note again. 9470-0749 reads the same front to back. Those carry a nice value as well. And I'll show one more and then I'll get back to the hunt. But this is a birth date note. 2019 0717, July 17th of 2019. Was anyone born or have a child or grandson born, you're probably 3 years old, you're probably not going to be able to type, on July 17th of 2019, this is your birthday note. And those silly things are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now. Let's get back to today's search. We're on our 3rd strap, headed for 500. Then we're going to be doing a box of dimes and then a box of $50. We're searching these for a donator today, Stan Horn. He's already found a star note, so he's checked his first box. If he finds a silver dime to go with it in our dime hunt and a silver $50 in our $50 hunt, Stan will have completed the triple play, and he will get a bonus of a Peace dollar or a Morgan dollar. So that would be nice. Take a sippy sip here. Always drinking ice water. All right, Bobby Townsend, thanks for being here. Hello, Bacon Brothers, good to see you. Hello, Javen Hamilton or Javon. Javen, I'll probably mess up your name, Javen. I apologize, but welcome. We're glad to have you here. I know that the app isn't catching all the new subs. I'm sorry about that. It's supposed to put up a new notification. We do appreciate the new subscribers. Of course, we appreciate our old subscribers as well. We got people that have been members on our channel for over 3 years, and that is quite awesome. You can become a member for Paul's Spare Time for as little as 99 cents a month. You get some cool perks to go along with that. We do put out a bunch of content. We do a daily short video on coins. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. You never know which one it's going to be. We also live stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Every Friday at high noon, also Central Time. We repeat this same format on both of those hunts where we do $500 $1 bills, a box of dimes, and a box of half dollars. And then on Saturdays, we have our big weekly stream. That stream will go usually 4 or 5 hours. My 10-year-old and 13-year-old grandson, I get them to come over because they're out of school finally. And they hunt with me. We look for silver and all the other goodies in half dollar boxes. We have a streak of 27 Saturday streams finding silver in a row. Tried to make it 28 this Saturday. And that would be, gotta stay hydrated. I drink a ton of water. I'm also on a diet, so I have to drink a lot of water too, so I don't go eat something. All right, Michael Erickson, take care, my friend. Thanks for being here. You have a great Friday afternoon. See if we could find Stan some more goodies in his $1 bills. You never know when the next one's going to be something that's just awesome. We do have some good finds today. We got a star note, a couple trinaries, and a broken ladder. Broken ladder is the best find of the day by far. That's a nice one. We've been finding some cool birthday notes. I found a birthday note that was the 18th of September 2010, 9 days away from grandson Hudson's birth date. So close. I still haven't told him. He's going to freak out over that. Yes. And I have insomnia. So I do a stream called Coinsomniacs, coin hunting for the other insomniacs, that you never know when it'll happen. And I've been doing a few more of this vertical format, hunting dollar bills, looking for serial numbers as well. So you never know when I might pop up live. You might want to turn on your bell notifications if you subscribe. That way, when I pop up live, you will get a notification most of the time, and you can come over and join us. All right, slow on the star note front. We've only got one so far. 92992, cool finish, but they didn't put it together on that bill. We're in the last 10 bills of strap 3. We have 2 more straps to go, looking for fancy serial numbers. And then we're going to hunt a box of dimes. And we're going to be looking for a silver dime. Hopefully we find a silver dime today. I won't keep it, but that 8 is raised out of alignment a little bit, so that's cool. If they're raised a little more than that, I will hang on to them because they do carry a little extra value. There's a historical birthday note, July 2nd of 1534. That's not a date that strikes me as anything amazing happening in the world, so I don't hang on to it. Max plays baseball. Well, Max, let me show you what we're looking for. I have a nephew, Max, that plays baseball. We are looking for fancy serial numbers, Max, like this one. 2019-07-17. So that would be July 17th of 2019 would be the date someone was born. These notes, birth date notes, are going on eBay for $10 or $20 each. People are wanting to collect the note that has their birth date on it. So that's one of the things we're looking for. This is a cool note. We just found another one like this a few minutes ago. This is called a broken ladder. If all these numbers were in order, Max, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be considered a ladder. This one has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different numbers, only used once but not in numerical order. That's called a broken ladder. So we hang on to those. This is a really cool note, 94700749. Do you see what I see? This reads the same front to back and back to front. We call that a radar note or a palindrome. And those carry value above face value. This note has a stack of 4 5s in a row. And when we find 4 of a number or more in a row, we hang on to them. That does have a little value above face value. This one has more value above face value. Very cool note, one of my favorites. 39555553. 5 5s in a row, right in the middle of the bill. 5 5s in a row makes it have value. Also, the last 3 is raised up higher than the rest of the serial numbers. So that's called an odometer or a gas pump note, where it's out of alignment. Also, this bill only has 5s, 3s, and 9s, making it a trinary note, only using 3 numbers. And if you look closely at that first 5, it is over-inked. So it also has an over-inked number on it. So that bill's got a lot of stuff going for it. This is a repeater, 3042, 3042. And then let me find a star note here. Where'd my star notes? There's one. We're looking for star notes. That will indicate that the bill is a replacement note and there were bills damaged during printing or misprinted, and they have to make some replacements, and they will signify that by putting a star at the end of the note. And right now, star notes are highly collectible, and they're worth double face value on eBay if they're in decent shape. So we're always looking for those as well. So that's what we're looking for. We're on our 4th strap now of $1 bills that we're going to search. There'll be another 100 here. Go back. There was an 0367 7367. That would not be a number we're looking for, Charles. 036 7367. Close. Every time I turn on YouTube, yeah, I know, NetFiend. I've been busy, haven't I? Yeah, definitely nice to be retirement. Yeah, I wish that 9 was a 5. That would have been my first binary, Scotto. Charles, which one were you asking about on value? I don't have them all memorized, but I can probably give you an idea. So Max, that's what we're looking for. If anyone's here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps us out. It doesn't cost you a thing. We appreciate it very, very much. My grandsons, who I hunt with every weekend, have set a goal for us of 10,000 subs. Now, that doesn't provide us with any extra income or anything from a YouTube standpoint. It's just a number, but it's a number they're wanting to hit because it's a cool number. So that's our goal for this year. But our real goal is just to introduce more people to coin hunting and dollar bill searching. It is a fun hobby. It has a real treasure hunting aspect to it. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now and why you can't see, this strap of dollar bills is going in 10,000 different directions. I am organizing them all to get them going in one direction so that the hunt will be more enjoyable and quicker. And I used to be a cashier, and if my cash drawer had looked like this strap, I would have gotten in so much trouble, and I was scared of Our Lady in the cash office. I would have only done it once. You had to put them all facing the same direction, and you know what? It really wasn't that big a ask. It was not that hard. Oh, the 5/5s and the raised 3 and the trinary. I haven't found one that exact. Hello, Jimmy B. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to Paul's Spare Time. So I'm just going to take a guess that it's a trinary. A trinary in good shape's going for $1.50 to $2. It's 5 of a kind. Those are going for over $2. It also has the over-inked and the gas pump. So $5 or more is what I would expect for that one, which is pretty good to turn a $1 bill into $5. And that's simply a guess because I haven't seen another example that has all of those things going for it. All right, strap number 4. Here we go. Looking for fancy serial numbers. Keep looking, Charles, because you will eventually find something and it'll surprise you when you see it. If you get a star note, make sure you hang on to it for sure. We are trying to hit 8K today. It's just kind of happened. We're at 79.91. We're sneaking up on 8,000. That's a big number. When we started this, it was just something for my grandkids and I to do. We started at the dining room table searching boxes of pennies. We weren't doing anything on YouTube. We watched several YouTube channels to learn what we were supposed to be looking for. Grandson Hudson wanted to start filming our streams. I didn't know how to do it. Figured out how to do it on my iPhone. We started putting videos out of us hunting coin boxes. Then Hudson decided he wanted to start doing live streams and showing our hunts live, and I told him it sounds like a lot of work for me. So I threw out a crazy number and I said, if we ever get to 700 subscribers, we can do a live stream. Thinking we would never make it to 700 subscribers because we had about exhausted the people that were friends and family. And surely enough, we ended up getting to 700. We started live streaming and since have bought all the different equipment and cameras and desk microscopes and such to do this. And we've never really had a goal of what we wanted to do with YouTube. It was just a hobby. 13255132. Only 4 numbers. If that only had read back 1325 instead of 2315, that would have been a palindrome. That would have been a very nice one to have. My Shih Tzu Ellie is getting very frustrated. She's trying to jump into Hudson's chair, and when he got out of it the other day, he raised all the way up, and she's not able to miss the leap. So I'm sitting here having a little fun enjoying that as well. It's a little bit of a distraction, but we do appreciate all of you subscribing. Such a cool note. Yeah, it is. It is a cool note. I want to find some more for my examples, but I keep doing these for donator streams, and my good ones get taken away. Thank God it's Friday, Leon. Yeah, I'm retired, so all days are a lot alike, but I know when I work, thank God it's Friday. I know Grammy was looking forward to it being Friday, getting to the weekend and having a couple days in a row off. That's my wife. She supports us when the grandkids are over searching on Saturday. There's 4 sevens in a row. We'll definitely hang on to that, because 4 consecutive of the same number do have a little value above $1, and 7 is the most popular number you can get, followed by 8s. So we will hang on to that 4 of a kind for Stan. That is a cool find. Grammy will bring down hot chocolate chip cookies for the grandkids when we are searching and doing our auctions on Saturdays. 08/08/1651, a historical birth date number, August 8th of 1651. Hello, Leon. Hello, CLMK. Good to see you. Still no additional updates, CLMK, on the graded coins. One of these days they're going to get done and head back our way. They say they're way behind. That's the answer we got this week. The foreign ones are supposed to be coming back this week, but it didn't happen. The other ones are still in grading. Maybe I put in too big of a lot. We have 49 coins in being graded. And we will do a special video and we will show live when we get those coins back from PCGS. We've sent them in to be graded. See if we get what we expected or anything that's a really surprise good. I know we'll get some surprises bad. There'll be some that come back cleaned that we hoped weren't, but I sent a lot of pennies and a lot of 2-cent pennies, 2-cent coins that I have a feeling some of those are going to get the graded or the cleaned designation, but we'll see. They've had them now for over 3 months, so we'd like to get them back. I'd like to find another star note. We got 1 star note so far out of 3.5 straps, and that's not very good since we average over 1 star note per. Hello, Cowgirl. Hello, John Jacobs. Good to see you. Hello, Sea Griller Stacker. Good to see you. Glad to have everyone in here. We are searching for star notes and fancy serial numbers and $1 bills right now. We are on bills 300 to 400. We're going to search 500. Then we're going to search a box of dimes. Then we're going to search a box of half dollars. We call this the triple play. And we'll be looking for silver dimes in the box of dimes. We'll be looking for silver half dollars in the box of half dollars, and proofs and miscellaneous and heirs. 70-70 and then 47-10. It didn't finish. Not intended for circulation coins, all sorts of stuff. So we're going to be here a few more hours, but we're winding down on the dollar bill portion of this. But we are looking for good, fancy serial numbers and star notes. We have found a few. We appreciate you being here. If you're here and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We put out a bunch of content during the week. Daily videos on coin hunting, short videos. Weekly live streams every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Every Friday at high noon, all time central, what you're watching now. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. central, that's when my grandkids, age 10 and 13, Hudson and Rhett, hunt with me. And we do an auction following that Saturday stream every week where we sell some numismatics, some fancy currency. As a matter of fact, I will show you here in a second one of the items that's going to be on auction because it fits right in with what we're doing right now. So between straps, I'm going to show you a dollar bill that is called a horse blanket. And it will be up for auction this Saturday after we hunt the half dollars. And it's in pretty good shape. It will cost more than $1 to pry that out of my hands. We got the last 10 bills here of the strap, and it's been slow again. You never know. You get some straps that are just awesome. You get some others that are a little slower. Heck, if you found a good bill, every other bill, it just probably would stop being fun. All right, that is going to end the 400th bill searched. That is 400. We've got another 100 to search. Let me raise this up. Let me go grab one of the auction items that we're going to be doing Saturday. Because you may never have seen one of these before. It is possible you have never seen one before. Go up. This thing's so big, I got to go up higher. All right, here is a normal sized $1 bill. overlaid on that bill. This is called a horse blanket because I guess the cowboys use it as a horse blanket. It is a blue seal, $1 bill, 143674228B. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but it is a silver certificate from 1923. $1 silver payable to the bearer on demand, and it is ginormous size. And look at that reverse. And this one is considered to be in, let's see, fine. This one's been graded fine, estimated fine, I should say. And that will be on auction on Saturday after our half-dollar coin hunt. So starting around 5:30 p.m. Saturday Central Time. That and several other things. One more time, there's a normal size dollar bill. This thing is huge. It's in a protector. You don't find them in that good a shape very often. So that will be up for auction, one of our 15 lots this Saturday. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We've auctioned those off before. They've always been very popular. Let's get back. We've got another $100 bills to search before we move on to our dimes. And I'm going to show you again. Where can I purchase one, Paul? Jay Rodriguez, you can purchase one this Saturday at auction at PasSpareTime. You got to be a member to bid, but it only costs 99 cents a month to be a member. And I got a feeling you'll have some competition for it. And starting bid on that will be somewhere between $50 and $60 in that shape. They are really nice. Gold standard. Can I? No, I wish, Joe. I wish I could buy them for $1. That would be the lowest, the very lowest you can buy a horse blanket note for, from 27. If it would, in what they call cold condition, meaning it's in very, very bad condition, you could buy one maybe for $25, $25, $30. They are not inexpensive. Here's what we're looking for. We got one more strap to go. We are searching 500 $1 bills. We're looking for star notes. A bill that's a replacement note from a damaged or misprinted note. They print out, instead of a letter at the back end, it has a star to signify it. These things are going bonkers on eBay right now. They're going for double face value or more. I know it's only $1 profit, but where can you double your money? Doubling your money is a good thing. And then this bill is worth much, much more than that. This is called a radar or a palindrome, and in this case it's a super radar or super palindrome, because B15799751B, and if you see what I see, B1579, B1579, it reads the same front to back, making it quite valuable, especially when the B's are there for both as well. But that's one of the things we're looking for. Star notes, trinary notes that only use three numbers in the serial number. We're going to start our last strap here, but it's in all kinds of different order. I got to get it sorted out so that it will be a more enjoyable experience for me to sort. I don't know how they get these going 3,000 different directions, but they do. Every once in a while you get one, they're all in the right order. Doesn't appear to be any rhyme or reason behind it, but I'm going to sort these out. I'm not sorting them technically, I'm just getting them in the right order. Trying not to peek at any serial numbers while I'm doing it to get a preview of what we're going to see, because I want to be surprised just like you. There is a great treasure hunting aspect to coin hunting and dollar bill serial number searching. I've only been searching for serial numbers on dollar bills for a little over 2 months. I thought I would be bored stiff looking at serial numbers, but I fell in love with it. It is a break from all the coin hunting I do. Jay Rodriguez, thanks for becoming a member. A member? Holy smokes! Welcome. You've got some new emojis to test drive there, Jay Rodriguez. If I happen to find another star note, you can throw the star out there. You also can bid in the auction and you get free shipping on our auction. So thank you very much for becoming a member. That is awesome. We're glad to have you. We do average around 300 members at any given time, so we appreciate all those. Got several people that are real generous and donate memberships frequently. We appreciate those as well. And we do reinvest any income that we make off of memberships or super chats right back into our stream so that we can do what we do and get more people involved in this hobby, make them aware of it. Here we go on the fifth and final strap, looking for goodness. Looking for goodness for Stan Horn. He is a donator today. Sometimes I do donator streams where I do my stream and all of the finds go to a donator. Stan is the donator today and he gets all the good finds out of today's stream. He gets that great broken ladder we found. And the one star note so far, some trinaries and quads, but we need to up our star note find. I think 1 out of 500 would be the lowest I've ever found. If we stay on that number, we need to do better than that. Max, I get these bills. I have a relationship with the bank that I have banked at for a long time. And I went in initially and talked to the bank manager. And they agreed to order boxes of coins for me and dollar bills weekly for me to search. And then I do them the favor of any of these that I don't find anything good in, I return the spent dollar bills, if you will, the ones that have been searched. I take those back to another bank. Also, all the coins I search, I take them back to another bank so the bank that orders them for me doesn't have to mess with them. 1409, 1909. Almost something special, but not quite. Silver certificate. Yeah, you might want to refresh, Leon, but that horse blanket silver certificate is a very, very cool bill. Oh, just so you know, the other thing you should do when you're at your bank, ask them if they got any cool bills and their coins in, any $2 bills in their trays, because they don't really have a place to put them. And this week when I went in, they were waiting for me and they said, "Paul, I got something for you." They call me Paul. It's what my grandkids call me. And they had this $2 bill from 1953 Series B with the red seal and the red ink. United States of America will pay to the bearer on demand $2. This also has the old reverse on it, not the current reverse that's on $2 bills. And this thing in crispy uncirculated condition, which it's not quite, is a $15 value, and I picked it up for $2. That's pretty cool. I also picked up a bunch of current $2 bills that I'm going to use for giveaways. One of the things we do in our Saturday stream, because the format's different, is I will do giveaways. And I'll give away sometimes 2 consecutive serial number $2 bills. There's the newer reverse on the $2 bills. So I picked up $400 in regular $2 bills. I give away coins, sometimes gold backs, real gold, price of gold on the way up, 1/1000th of a troy ounce of gold backs. Silver certificates on Saturday. All you got to do is be there, be over 18 years of age. Enter the contest when I say by typing in !GAW in the chat, and we let the computer draw a winner. And we give away at least 5 prizes every Saturday, start at 2 p.m. Central. we give away a start of stream prize and then a prize for every 50 likes we get. Then if we happen to fill the board and find all the goodies in the $50 boxes, a 40%, a 90%, a proof, a miscellaneous, and a not intended for circulation, we do a fill the board prize and we do an end of stream prize. If you're in today and you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do. If you're in and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd appreciate it. 9s, 3, 5s, and a 2. Almost a trinary, but not quite. Looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers. We've only found one star note today. All-time low. This is like the third 1962 starting number we've seen. Nice to pop a birthday note in 1962. I was born in 1963. I'd love to find a bill that said 1102 in 1963. 2s, 6s, 4s, and one little 0 there at the end, messing that bill up for what we're trying to do. Upside down, the elusive upside down bill. Hard to search. 8/02 of 2026. I missed a birthday note? Well, shame on me. Let me go back and look. Let me go back and look. Wouldn't surprise me. I do miss things occasionally. I'm assuming that was recently. Grabbed a handful here to research. I don't see it, Scotto. I will set these to the side now. I'll look through them all real quick, but I will research them at the end of the stream when I got more time, but thanks for telling me that. That would be a nice future birthday note. 08/02 2026. But I'm not laying hands on it very quickly, so I will research this draft when we get done and see if I can find it. Jay Rodriguez with the $5 super chat. Have a wonderful weekend, Paul. Thank you, Jay Rodriguez. Appreciate you being here, becoming a member, subscribing, the super chat. That is awesome. Yeah, Scotto, I'll look back through and see if I can't lay eyes on that one, and that would be a nice one to have. That is not very far in the future. That's definitely one I keep, and especially since these are going to Stan Horn, we'll see if I can refine that. Not the first one I missed. We are searching for fancy serial numbers and dollar bills or star notes. 2009, 4444. I do keep any note that has 4 4s in a row. There's Jay Rodriguez super chat. Thank you very much for that. We do reinvest any money right back into the stream. We appreciate you doing that, Jay Rodriguez. We will keep this 4 4s in a row for Stan Horn. We found 4 7s in a row a while ago. We'd really like to find another star note or another broken ladder like we found, because that was super cool. Definitely the find of the hunt today, and it has been kind of light. I am paying attention to the date of the bill down here as well, looking for older bills. Anything before 2000 would get my attention. There's a past, no it's not, never pay no attention to the man behind the screen. Thought that was a historical birth date note, but it was not. 8569 5566. Almost a trinary, but not quite. We will keep any low serial number that starts with 4 zeros. You don't find those very often. I've got 1. I got 1. And a friend found one with 5 zeros in a row recently. That was pretty cool. You gotta like those. All right, Scott, I will. I'll go back through them. I will go back through them after the stream, and I will see if I can't pluck that one out. We're down to the last 10 or 15 bills here. Will we get another cool find? Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. The way that one's bent, that two looked tiny, but it's got a fold in it. All right, maybe the last 5 or 6 bills here. Can we find? Oh, the next one's a find. The next one's a find. It's not a great find, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a trinary. It also has 4 5s in a row. Trinary because it only uses the numbers 1, 6, and 5, and darn that 6. If that had been a 5 or a 1, we'd have had our first ever binary note. But it's a trinary note. It's got a block of 4 in a row, so we will pull that one out. We will keep that. We hang on to those. Carries a little value above face value. Just about at the end. And that is it. We have exhausted our $1 bills for today. We have searched 500. We've got several good finds, including a star note, but only one star note today, and that's the least star notes we've ever found out of 500. But good for Stan Horn, one star note is all we needed to find for him to check the box on for star notes. And Stan now needs to find a silver dime. I need to find my ink pen. There it is. Put an envelope down here for Stan. And we are going to search a dime box and then a $50 box. And we're going to be looking for silver now. We're going to be looking for silver in our dime box. So, who do I have here that wants to pick a dime box for Stan Horn? I don't want that there. I want it there. And I am putting out my eyes, because when I search the rest of these, I need assistance because I don't have very good eyesight. So I hunt through a desktop magnifying glass that is lighted to, what did I do? I turned it, oh, there we go. To help me see what I need to see. But right now, we're gonna hunt a box of dimes. So, there was a print year of 1985 that I missed. In that last strap, all right, to Todd, I will look for that one as well. Sorry about that. That's one I need to check. Well, 85 is not a web note, but it's an older note. Let's see what kind of shape it was in. 1985. And birthday note that I will check for when we're done. To Todd, why don't you pick a box number for Stan Horn for his dimes? We have boxes, what do we have? 2. We have boxes 1, 2, and 4 of dimes to Todd. Which one would you like to pick for Stan? 1, 2, and 4. And then I'm going to go grab that, and I'm going to take a very quick break. I'll show off my $2 bill while I'm on break. Uno. All right, I will grab box 1 for Stan. Box 1 right there, and I shall be right back. All right, thanks for waiting for me. Move my $2 bill. This is a $250 box of dimes. We get these from our bank. They're delivered by Loomis, but when they got the holes in the backs, it means they're wrapped up by a company called NH String & Sons. And we're going to be opening that here in just a minute. Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, we keep all of our finds from short videos that we do every day. These are just a couple that I've done in the month of February. And then we give them away at the end of every month. I think tomorrow there will be a video coming out announcing that giveaway. All you got to do is leave a comment on that short video. And it's got probably 40, 50 wheat cents, buffalo nickels, war nickels, silver dimes in it. So be looking for that, but I'm going to pluck out a silver dime that I found earlier this week. And use for an example here, because this is what we're looking for, if it'll focus. I can't see the date. Let me look under my scope. Let me just show you guys under my scope. The 1964 silver dime that I found. Any dime that's got a D mint mark, any dime earlier, 1964 or earlier, is silver. I'm going to keep that out for a second, and what I'm going to do on this box of dimes is I'm going to only edge search them. I'm not going to search through every individual dime, and I'll show you why after the first roll, if the first roll doesn't have any silver in it. But I will bless this box with that silver dime. Maybe that will help us, because that's what we're looking for. Good luck to Stan. Hello, Jesse Kruckenberg. Good to see you. That would not be a birthday note, Scotto, so I won't relook for that one. That would be, the 2026 is right, but the 8's in the right place. We're in the wrong place. Well, we've got a nice mixture of older and newer dimes, a bunch of light ones. Light could be good, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever find a silver dime from the edge anyway. Let me get these over here. Let me pluck out the first roll. Let me get my eyes over here. My eyes are set up. Now I'm going to bring you guys down so you can be part of what I'm doing and what I'm seeing in a perfect world. We'll see how close we can get this to a perfect world. Probably not very close. All right. I apply the pocket knife to both ends. Then I unroll it. Then I look at the edge. Then I look at the edges. And looking at the edge of those, I will share with you over a little bit. We're looking for a really light colored one. Now I'm going to dispose of 3/4 of this because dimes are very, very hard to handle. And I'm going to go get my silver dime. There it is. And I'm going to try to reinsert it into this roll. It's not a roll anymore. It's a handful. Very hard to do. Because dimes like to go everywhere. Now, do you see one that looks not like the others? Yeah, right there. When you've got a silver dime, like that regular dime that just went on the floor, they stick out like a sore thumb, usually. 1964, going back in the jar where he belongs. So I am only going to be edge searching these. Also looking for the dime I dropped on the floor. I see it. And I'm going to be looking for that white edge, and then I am going to, after I look, I am going to be showing you guys the edges so you can see them as well. When I search the $50 later, I will be searching the $50 every single coin because there are more valuable things to find in a $50 roll than a silver coin. But in rolls of dimes, quite honestly, there's not much else to find that has a value above. There's one a little different color, but you can see the clad edge in it. It's not white all the way through. It's not really worth it to me to fully search a box of dimes. My eyes don't like it. It takes me forever. It wouldn't work good on this format. Is it possible I could miss a silver dime searching the way I am searching? Yes, it is possible. There could be one in there that is discolored and does not look white. That's why if I see any that are really weird color, I will check those as well. But at my bank, when I dump these into the coin counter, if there's a silver dime in there, since it weighs differently than clad dimes, it'll spit it back out to me in the coin tray. So I won't have permanently lost it. That's only happened once in 3.5, 4 years of doing this. But I am not infallible, so I could miss one. But hopefully we end up finding a nice glowing white edge to show you all. Hopefully. A barber seated would be awesome. I've never found either one of those in a dime roll, John. I have found Mercury dimes, but I've never found anything older than a Mercury dime. But there's always a first, and I know other people have, so it's always possible. But any dime 1964 or earlier is going to be silver. They're going to be 90% silver. They've got a melt value, silver melt value of around $2 today. All depends on what the spot price of silver is, but earlier it was between $24 and $25. So remember, we're looking for that glow in the dark white look. That's what we're looking for. We do average over one silver dime a box, but I would say 6 out of 10 boxes of dimes don't have a silver dime. But the ones we've been finding that have a silver dime in it are having multiples. Did find a box recently that had 8 silver dimes in it, which was crazy. That's my personal record. Would love to find that for Stan. That would make him happy. If we don't find him a silver dime, he wins a He gets a skunk prize of a ½ troy ounce of silver, coin or round. So he doesn't go away empty-handed. I prefer to give away bank silver personally. About ready to drop that one. It got going sideways on me. I'm going to put it in the other hand to get it to the discard bucket. Actually, it's going in a discard plastic tub, and then it goes into the discard bucket. If I get a better grip on this one. Got one down here at the very end that's a little different color. I'm going to look at it. It's wildly discolored. I'm going to put it under my scope and see if I can see a date. And it's a 2012. Boy, that dime's had a rough life. He is not even that old, and he has had a rough life. Adjusting my desktop scope a little bit so I can see. Searching a box of dimes, looking for a silver dime, looking for that telltale silver edge that will look white as snow mixed in with the others. We've completed our 500 $1 bill search. Now we're looking for a silver dime. If you're here for the first time, thanks for being here. Please consider subscribing. We put out a bunch of content every week. We do a daily short video on coin hunting. Could be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, $50. You never know. We also do weekly live streams every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. every Friday at high noon, which is the one you're watching right now, and every Saturday at 2 p.m. The Wednesday and Fridays are the same format where we do 500 $1 bills, then a box of dimes, then a box of $50. I am just edge searching the box of dimes because all I'm looking for is a silver dime. I will completely search the box of $50. On Saturdays, we open 5 to 7 boxes of $50 at 2 p.m. Central. So I'm going to lose this one. Trying to get away. Oh, it all but got away. My 13 and 10-year-old grandsons hunt with me every Saturday. We have a streak of 27 streams in a row, finding silver. We'll be trying to increase that to 28. Every Saturday we do kind of a family reunion stream. Once a month, first Saturday of every month, we actually give away all our boxes of $50 and open them for an adult that is watching the stream with someone 18 years of age or younger. Son, grandson, niece, nephew. And we have a real mission to try to get more people and especially more kiddos involved in this hobby. So they get to keep any finds out of their box. And we also gift them a 9-coin collector's kit with 3 silver coins in it, 3 coins over 100 years old, and also a Walking Liberty $50 that is 90% silver and has melt value of over $9. So we're giving them about $35 or more worth of value on those hunts. And you can sign up for those hunts by emailing me at PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. One of my mods would throw up my email in the chat, please. If you don't make it into the April hunt, because we only take 5 to 7, we will put you on the wait list and put you in the May hunt. But all you got to do is watch the stream live with your youth, 18 or younger. And we have been filling up before the streams. So make sure you get on the wait list by emailing me. I think last month we did this last Saturday, maybe 2 Saturdays, maybe last Saturday. We had 2 of the people were new that had found us from this vertical live stream that shows up in the shorts feed. So if that's something that interests you, please check it out. Send me the email. Thank you for posting that to Todd. I appreciate it. No silver for Stan yet. It only takes 1, and we're not halfway through the box yet. We got 30 rolls left. There are 50 rolls in the box. We got 30 left. We used to do quarters on this format, but I can't find a silver quarter to save my life. So we're doing dimes, and we're usually pretty good at finding dimes, but we may have to have another format change if we're not going to find any silver dimes. And who knows, there's a lot of box left. We could still find multiple silver dimes. I have found 2 in a row before. I have found 2 side by side before in a row. I'll tell you about putting your eyes out with white. When you find a roll with 2 silver dimes that are side by side, there is no mistaking it. Maybe do a double take for sure. Michael Erickson's back. You know, Michael, we found a broken ladder and only 1 star note from the 5 straps. So it was a little slow. We had some other good finds, but it was a little slow. We're about halfway through the box of dimes and we don't have a silver dime yet. We have 27 rolls left right now. If you're here and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We appreciate it. It helps us out with the YouTube. And it doesn't cost you a thing to do. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. The more thumbs up one of these videos have, the more people get recommended the video. So make sure and do that as well. 2 boxes of quarters this week, 1 W, 2 proofs, 1 spitting horse, no silver, no foreign. That's not bad. I can't find a quarter. 1 in there. I hope you're right, Michael. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Times have cooled off a little, but we're still consistently finding some silver. I found some out of boxes last week. I found 2 this last week. So they are out there. We are hunting a sealed bank box, rolls of dimes, and I just had my first coin explosion. I lost them. So we'll pick these up a little bit at a time. Let's see if I can still show them to you. No silver in that. 2 times I've dropped a roll like that and worse. And well, I've dropped a roll like that hundreds of times, but 2 times that I've done it, I looked down and there was a silver dime staring back up at me. Looks like a new one there. And it is 2023. All right, we're in the second half of the box. I'm going to try to hold on to them better because that's no bueno when you go dropping your dimes. We're hunting a $250 box of dimes. We are looking for silver. I'm not finding it yet. If I wander onto a silver dime, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. It's going to look white amongst all of the clad, and we will pluck it out and take a look at it. But so far, here's one to look at. I think it's a new one. That one right there doesn't look, oh, there's that one right there. We'd better to lose it. We're going to pluck it out and look, but I don't think it's silver. I think it's, yeah, I see the clad in it. It's going to be another 2023, I believe. And it is another 2023. But it looked different enough that it was worth taking a peek at. 22 rolls left. 22 rolls left. Must have been stabbing that one in the right place. I couldn't get my knife to push through it. I pushed it into my hand. That would have been a showstopper. We'd have had to have a medical break. No silver yet. No silver yet. 21 rolls remaining. Could it be a blackjack? A blackjack roll here? Well, we got one to check, but I think it's just whitewashed. See that one right there? I think it's just whitewashed. Sometimes if they've been in the water, they will look white all over, which that one does look white all over. Let's see if we can see a date. Not if it's upside down, Paul. I'm going to have to go to the scope, and the scope says that that is a 2016. That's no good. All right, watch your ears. I'm going to dump some dimes in a bucket. 20 rolls remaining. At least we got one that made us look. Got one that made us look. Usually if they're silver, it's just obvious. That one had the whitewash look to it. But you gotta look and make sure. You gotta look and make sure. Sometimes if you find an old mercury dime, it won't look very silver and it'll be really skinny. Because it's been out of circulation for so long, it has worn down. See the link up there for Walker Magnet? He does provide content as well, as does Copper Owl. Now one I'm going to look at, third one in, right there, is a little off-colored. I see the clad in it now at the close-up. Copper Owl streams on Sundays in the afternoon, around the 2 o'clock hour. Has a fun channel. He occasionally has a youngster on with him, an owlet. And Walker Magnet streams on Saturdays before us, starts at 10 o'clock, kind of does a lead-in stream up to ours. And also he hunts $half and then he will hunt nickels with his wife during the week. They both are good content providers. If you haven't checked out, they're worth taking a view, throwing a sub their way. If you're just joining us, we are searching 50 rolls of dimes, a full box of dimes from the bank. We are looking for a silver dime. Thus far, it has been elusive. If we find a silver dime, it will be one that is 90% silver content and will be worth around $2 just in silver melt value, let alone what numismatic value it may hold. I know, Doug. I hope I do. I found one last week for myself. I would love to find one. We have 15 rolls left. We want to keep the triple play dream alive. Thanks for being here, Doug. We appreciate it. Got another whitewashed one down here, right there. We'll take a peek at it, but it's not going to be silver. Right there is a 2021 that has lived a hard life, very hard life. 1891 dime glued to my hunting rifle. Well, that's cool. It doesn't do much for the value of the dime, but I bet it looks cool on your hunting rifle. $18.91, that'd be a barber dime if it was a US dime. I've yet to find one of those in this hunt, but I would like to. I would like to. Lucky 13, 13 rolls remaining. 13 rolls remaining. No silver yet. That's a bummer. Skunk boxes are no fun. Usually if I'm doing a video, you don't ever see the skunk boxes because I don't do a video on them. When you do the live stream format, it's kind of all out there. This is reality. This is reality. You can see those down there. I'm going to drop it if I pick it up. There is nothing silvery in there. Those dimes were trying to escape. If you did, 11 rolls left. Come on, Stan. Let's find one. Come on. Leaked out a bunch of dimes. We search those first. Those silver. I'm gonna leak some more. There's an older looking one. 1999, not very old. We got dimes all over the place. Rolls left. Come on, silver. Hello, Ken Stout. Good to see you. We are trying to find the elusive silver dime. Then we're going to search a box of $50. Nobody home. Lighter looking one, but it's not silver. You can see that the top edge of it's clad. 8 rolls left. Then we'll be moving on to a box of $50. Good luck from Australia. Thank you, Moira. Probably messed that up, but thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We are looking through a U.S. bank box of dimes, searching 50 rolls, looking for anything silvery. That one whiter, but it's not silver. That one's discolored, but I see the clad line in it. Bring it up. See the top portion of that rim's got a browner edge. Lucky 7. Lucky 7 rolls left. Is this the one? Is this the one? If I get one, oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, Moira. I hope I get one. We have 7 rolls left in the box. And I got major incentive. I got Moira on the line here. See, that one's been chewed up. The first silver dime I ever found was a mercury dime that had like a bite out of it. And that was cool. I had some leak out again here. No good. Leaky dimes. If you've never hunted dimes, the little boogers are hard to hold on to. Especially if you got a big mitt. 5 rolls left. All right. Not in this roll. Y'all getting tired of seeing clad edges of dimes? I know I am. I know I am. We're hunting 50 rolls of dimes, looking for a silver dime, then we're going to hunt 50 rolls of half dollars. $500 of half dollars, looking for silver and other goodies you can find in a $50 roll. The discolored one we will take a look at. I do not believe it to be anything near silver. I can see the clad in it. Is a 2020. That's what it is. All right, 3 rolls left. Thank you, Moira. I appreciate that. Trying as hard as I can. These any finds are going to stay in horn. I want to find him a good old silver dime. I really, really want to. Just not doing it. Our dimes have been good for quite a while. 2 rolls left. They may have slowed down. Silent Silver Stacker. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for being here. Ah, cool. I'll check that out later, Silent Silver Stacker. Last week my dime order got canceled. This week I did get it, but so far no silver dimes. And that's not going to change with this roll. We got 1 roll left. 1 lonely roll left. I have found last roll silver in the past. Last roll silver is just as good as any other silver. Better in this case because it's our only chance. Hello, River Rat. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here. We appreciate everyone that's watching with us on this Friday afternoon. We're on our last roll of dimes. Then we're going to go to half dollars. And unfortunately, the dream for the triple play. I'll check that third one there. But I don't believe it's silver. Looks a lot more silver on the camera than it does in the hand. It is a 2000, like a 2008, I think. So unfortunately, I'm sorry, Stan, we have ended the dream for the triple play. But because we skunked Stan on dimes, that means he gets a half troy ounce of silver coin. So we'll wait and do that at the end, but he's got a half ounce of silver coming just because he didn't find anything. And in all honesty, the half ounce of silver is worth much more than the silver dime would have been. So I think he came out ahead. I actually think he came out ahead. All right, now it's time with something I can hold on to a little better. We are going to search a box of half dollars for Stan. A box of half dollars. Where's my Stan envelope? I lost my Stan envelope. All right, I found it. We skunked him on dimes. Hopefully we don't skunk him on $50. All right, Silent Silver Stacker, we're going to let you pick a box for Stan. You are going to pick a box for Stan. We have Kids Box 2 and 5 left. We are 2 for 5 out of the kid boxes finding silver. We got skunked. Teacher got skunked Wednesday night out of the kids boxes though. We have this week's pickup, and I put SB, it should be ST. Hudson named these week's boxes the spring training boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Virgin boxes. We have not touched them at all. So those are your 12 choices. Silent Silver Stacker, Kids 2 or 5, or Spring Training 1 through 10. Which $50 box would you like to see me open for Stan Horn? To Todd, I think that's more the fact that they're dime boxes. I'm going to guess 60 to 70% of dime boxes that we open don't have anything, but we're finding the boxes that have a lot in them. So it's balancing out. So you just never know. You just never know. I wish it had been the last one, Moira. Maybe we'll have more luck in the $50 box. Let's do Spring Training Box 6. All right, that's good. We will be prospecting these new spring training boxes that we picked up from the bank on Wednesday, seeing if we have any finds in them. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. Oh, Spring Training 6 is on top. I like how you think, Silent Silver Stacker. What's happening is the U.S. Mint minted 50 million 2023 $50 this year. Or last year for 2023, and at some point, and it's happening to other searchers right now, all the boxes we get are going to be 2023s for a while. We're not going to have anything to search, so I guess I should be thankful that in looking through these little holes, I believe these to be circulated rolls, and perhaps we can find some silver. So I am going to bless this box with Benjamin Franklin. Not that Benjamin has any blessing powers or anything, but Benjamin Franklin would be a nice find to find. A Benjamin Franklin $50 would be awesome because it would be a 90% silver and have a melt value of between $9 and $10. So good luck, Stan. Let's find some goodies in this box. Hopefully some silver. Although if we don't find silver, Stan gets another ½ ounce silver round as a skunk prize, but we don't want to do that. We don't like giving away paw silver. I would much rather give away the bank's silver. I do not instantly see anything that is screaming at me, I'm silver. That would be called an ender. We love enders. They make me very happy because I know I got silver off the get-go. But what we're going to do here is move these over to the side. I'm going to bring my eyes back. I look through this desktop magnifying glass. It enables me to see. And I don't know why that has gotten so loose. Maybe because I banged it with my knee a while ago and that hurt. Or it's broken. And it may be going to fall off altogether. That's what it looks like. Maybe it won't fall off during the search. That would be good if it didn't do that. There's the first roll. I'm going to bring you all down to try to involve you in the search. I will be searching these in totality. I will be looking at every single coin, seeing if we can find something silver or any S mint mark would be a proof coin. I also look at these from the edge looking for something white because anything silver is going to most likely stand out like a sore thumb white. We will be looking for any 2002 to 2020 because those were never intended for circulation. They were sold only in collector sets. We will be looking and pulling to the side all 1974 Ds. As, boy, that one sounded a little, no. And I'll be checking those at the end of the hunt, looking to see if any of those might be the double die obverse, taking the value of that coin instantly from 50 cents up to $15 or more. Los Salvadoranas, hello. Probably said that wrong. By the way, we just hit 8,000 subscribers lifetime, so thank you all very much for that. We'll see if we can hold on to it, but we just cracked the 8,000 subscriber mark. We will have a little, oh, that's your, if I find one. All right. I will not at all be surprised if we find a silver in this box, although I don't have any history on these boxes yet to know how the pickup has gone, but we average 1 point, something sounds funny. What sounded funny? Is that 1971? Guess not. We average 1.25 silver per box in our $half boxes, but it's the same like anything else. We'll have boxes with 16, boxes with 0, and boxes with, our best box ever has 123 silver in it. So you just never know. Hey, thank you all. 8,000 subs, that's crazy. The boys will be so excited. They get done with school today, which is about an hour away. They will be so excited. Spring training. Does the taxes? Oh, awesome. That's really cool. She's probably met some people that went on to do something cool. 10K subs by 4th of July. Jim Thompson, that would be awesome. I don't know. This new format has fallen off from what it initially was. I'm committed to continue to do it because it reaches people that aren't aware of this hobby. But the boys' goal is 10,000 by the end of the year, and it just depends on how hard Paul is willing to work, probably. And what they do in YouTube in changing the algorithm. My short videos, we're doing 10 plus subs a short video, and those are down to 1 plus sub of short video now. I'm still going to do them, but they changed something. I emailed them, they claim they didn't change anything. That I need to look at the format of my videos that did better than the ones that didn't do better. And all my formats are 15 to 20 seconds of finding a cool coin in a roll of $half, so I don't think it's the format. But this has happened 8 or 10 times. They go down, then they come back. You just gotta play through the pain. Well, that one did sound funny. Where'd it go? Where did it go? So 1972. Hold on. I'm going to clip these together. Sometimes we will find a $half that has been minted out of the wrong stock. It's been minted out of quarter stock instead of $half stock. And if you find those, a lot of times it's a 1972. I didn't locate it real easily. They carry extra value. So we want to make sure we look for those. So we'll have y'all got to remind me on Saturday. We'll have, if we hang on to the 8,000 subs, we'll have a little special giveaway for the 8,000 subs. To celebrate with y'all. Y'all, we couldn't have done it without you. We appreciate your support so much. I'm not even finding very many 74Ds so far. I say that, and there's one in my hand. 74Ds, I will be checking for the variety of a 74D double die obverse. Abuela. Cool. We went to spring training 3 years in a row and followed the Cubs around, and we had a blast. Yes, I'm a Cubs fan. Grew up in Northeast Missouri. Came by it natural. It was the only team I could watch on TV at my age on WGN. And I am used to them losing, and losing. But that's okay. We also occasionally find a coin that sounds clunky. And clunky coins sometimes are magic coins that have been hollowed out. And those have a nice value to them as well, and they're really cool to find. But it's been a long time since I found one now. I'm so due to find one. I found one in the coin machine recently. I gave that one to my brother when he was down. I've got a few in my album. Gotta hang on to the next one I get and show it off. One time, for Stan Horn, that I'm searching for right now, I opened one up that was a 3-in-1 magic coin. It wasn't just a 2-in-1, it was a 3-in-1, which was really cool. Best one I've ever seen. I've only ever found one of those. This one's not wanting to open. Maybe it's hiding something good. If it's hiding something good, it's not from the edge. I'm also looking at the 1982 Ps to make sure they've got the FG on the back, the initials of the designer. In some coins, those are missing, making them more valuable. Found one of those recently. You can also find those on 72 Ds. We're only on roll 9. We got all kinds of time to find goodies. They may be hiding on the other side of the box, the middle of the box. This roll, you never know. Okay, they're not in this roll. Now we know. I also am hanging on onto any pretty 1973 Ds I find, because I will check those. Also have a double die obverse. We found one yesterday, or not yet. Maybe it was yesterday. Either Wednesday night or yesterday. I don't remember now. Kind of runs together. Instantly takes that 50-cent coin and takes it up to $15 value. So we like finding those. All right, still shooting blanks so far. Another 74D, at least gives us another one to check. And another 74D. We do find a lot of the 74D air coins. There's an 82P, but it has the FG. Sometimes I can see them with the naked eye through this desktop scope magnifying glass. Sometimes I can't. My 13-year-old grandson's got the vision. He can tell. He can tell. Hello, Elizabeth Flood. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on, Silver. Hi-oh, Silver. We do have a little special song we play if we find Silver. It is queued up. The band is sitting over there in the corner looking at me like, where's the silver, Paul? Where's the silver? We want to play. We want to play. I know. Doing my best. Doing my best. We are only on roll 12. I mean, come on. Yes, I'd like early roll silver as well as anybody else. But too early to give up. Way too early to give up. P, no, that's an 82, yeah it is. But it has the initials on the back. What happened is these dies have to stamp out millions and millions of coins, and every once in a while they'll do maintenance on them and they'll buff them up and clean them up, and sometimes they get a little aggressive with the buffer and they'll buff off things on the coin or create an error coin by making a mistake, and that's good for us coin hunters. And then they put the die back on and start printing out coins again, and it will stamp every one of them out for that run with an error. 74T. Roll 14, lucky roll 14. Maybe. Oh, I know the problem. I never switched over my thing. It thinks I'm still searching dollar bills. That ain't right. That's not it. Where is it? There it is. We got to put our $half text up here. For what we're looking for. Now we're going to find something. Now we're going to, that's why we didn't find a silver dime. I didn't switch it over. Bad fault. Starting to run into some 74Ds now. That's good. Watch your ears. I'm going to be dumping $half into the bucket. This is roll 20. Roll 20. Baseman's a good friend of the channel. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. He occasionally streams. He is a bass player. He will stream and do music. Every once in a while he will stream and do a coin hunt. He also co-hosts Southern Metals channel on Thursday nights when they live stream. Very entertaining stream. You need to check them out if you haven't. They have recently passed 17,000 subscribers. They went crazy. On fire. Unlike this box so far, decidedly not on fire. 74D at least. Occasionally we'll find a commemorative coin when we're doing this. Those are always fun to find. Coins that we don't usually get to see. And occasionally we'll just search and see a bunch of clad. And right now we are seeing a bunch of clad. Shiny 97. Our friend the black magic marker person that highlights the coins so they don't have to search them again. Camera, we'll square you back up. There's a few bad things about this streaming format, but one is it is very difficult for me to keep everything on screen because I got a very small window of error, especially when I've got my, you know what, I need to put something in that. Maybe if I fold that over. The weld is about to break on my holder. And that's no good. I'll put that, I'll force that in there. And I'll keep it up a little higher. I've got more holders, but I'm gonna have to replace that one or it's gonna break and dump my desktop magnifier on the floor. And that would be no good for anyone. There's an 82P, does have the FG. Let's get these more on camera. There we go. All right, the band's asleep. The band's asleep. Redo. No kidding. Oh, I hate it when people mark the coins. I hate it. It's not as if they're making more of those older ones. Stop defacing them. Yesterday we got into a box and we had a bunch of hold coins where someone had drilled holes in them all. Several. Don't understand. Don't understand. Just assume you didn't do that. It doesn't take that long to search the air coins. Possible air coins. Well, does anybody have big plans for the weekend? I know next weekend starts spring break for the grandkids, and they're headed down Texas way. I'm going to be in an RV, semi-camping. Semi-camping, I guess. So I will have a guest co-host next Saturday. Asked Treasure Hog if he can co-host, but I don't have an answer yet. Baseman comes up and co-hosts occasionally. His wife has recently had surgery, so that's out. So Shannon Smith will be plan B. We are hunting a box of $50 if you've just come in. I'm looking for silver proofs, air coins, not intended for circulations. So far I've got several to check for airs, but other than that, I don't have a single find. The teacher picked a kid's box the other night and I didn't find a single thing. Skunk boxes make me sad, especially when we got to search this pickup all weekend looking for silver. The last 9 boxes of it. I'll tap them sometime, see if I hear anything funny. It's probably more misleading than anything because they're sitting on edge, touching other coins. But sometimes you'll hear the silver that snuck by you that way, or a magic coin, or a light planchette. The grandkids seem to be a lot luckier than I am at finding silver too. They're my secret weapon on Saturdays. Did I move the mat or did I move the camera? I don't know. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Bear with me. The band is asleep. Try to wake them up. We'll find some silver. As you're searching, you always want to clink your coins together. Listen, you hear something a little different. Silver will be very obvious, but a light planchette or a magic coin, foreign coin, they'll sound a little different. Yeah, so will hand sanitizer, any kind of alcohol. And I'm tempted, they do so many, I'm tempted to keep a bunch and use rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer, alcohol, and clean them all up. Because First off, I could take the ugly off of them. And second, it would make me smile just thinking that person that went to all that trouble to mark those with the black magic marker would have to research those coins. We are at, this coin will mark the halfway point of the box. This will be roll number 25. Roll number 25. I mean, we are dead center in the box. Normally I wouldn't advise cleaning coins, but clad $50 are worth what they're going to be worth. 50 cents unless it's an error variety. And if you've already checked them for that, then it would be okay to clean those. And it would certainly look a lot better than the big old black magic marker mark on them. So did anyone, I didn't see, big plans to watch? Oh, Dad's Spare Change. That's good plans. Watching PasSpareTime on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. Looking for our 28 stream in a row fighting silver. I do want to find silver in this box. Watch your ears. I don't want to get skunked on $50 and silver. This format is much more fun when you're finding stuff. Much more fun, and we usually do. But not today. And today's all that matters right now. I'm searching a box of $50, looking for silver or other goodies. Right now, to be honest with you, I'd like to find a not intended for circulation. Find me a 2002 to a 2020. That'd make me a little happy. Maybe a 1987. Boy, that's an ugly coin. What is that? 1990 something. Whew, a tough life. A very tough life. Cleaning the whole coin. There you go. Well, you can brighten those up tremendously if you're not worried about hurting numismatic value. You're making jewelry out of them. You can make them shine. If she ever wants a bunch more whole coins, I sure find a bunch. Silent Silver Stacker. I even found a whole 90% one time. Why don't you put a hole in a 90% silver coin? Because the shavings are worth money. I don't know. Somebody more bored than I am, for sure. Yeah, they occasionally drill holes in them here, and I assume to wear as jewelry, but I find so many in the discards that evidently they don't wear them for jewelry very long. Jim Cantor is back. Yeah, we're pretty skunky today, Jim. We have found no silver. I don't have a single find in the $50 box yet. I slid one over here underneath my microscope. What is it? 71. I didn't even finish hunting that roll. That's pretty bad. What doesn't matter is 21 rolls left. 21. Rock tumbler. Oh, send me a picture once you're done. I want to see what they look like. Can't let them go too long, but that'll work. Well, one of the Shih Tzus that finally made it into the chair next to me is napping. Wondering when I'm going to take her for a WALK. I can't say the word out loud or she'll get too excited. But we will do that when we're done hunting. I may try to get $1,000 of telestraps from one of my banks. 20 rolls left. 20 rolls left. I slept all night and got up at 8 o'clock this morning. That never happens. I got thrifty and I finished up my taxes for the PasSpareTime. They are done. Emailed to the accountant. Selected the 15 lots for tomorrow's auction, but I haven't done a video on them. Oh yeah, hand sanitizer, if it's a good one, works really well to take off the black magic marker. When COVID was a little more prevalent and scary, I always had hand sanitizer sitting around. I don't think Grammy was a fan of me using it to clean coins, but I would take somebody written on one, I would clean them up. It takes it right off. It does. Jim Cantor, we didn't find a single thing in the dime box. Nothing. We only found one star note today. This is just about as cold as you can get a triple play hunt. Usually one of the segments is going to be good, and we may find a bunch of DDOs and save this one, and we still got 15 plus rolls to look at. I mean, we could still have a significant find, but it has not been a great finding day. 17 rolls left. 17 rolls left. Will we find silver? I think after 2 hours, YouTube stops putting your stream in the shorts feed and you stop getting new people. It's unfortunate, but since this format's going to go 3 hours, no matter how I do it, that's just the way it's going to be. Maybe we'll have a few wander in here in a while. You never know. It'd be nice if they had a button I could push when I find something good. Major find on PasSpareTime. Check it out now. Of course, then I'd have to find a major find, which I haven't today. The broken ladder in dollar bills was a major find. Hunting a box of half dollars, looking for silver, proofs, miscellaneous, air coins. There's an 82D, 82Ps. I checked for the no FG on the back. Usually our 82s are Ds here for some reason. They've been in circulation forever. You'd think by now they'd have wallered the way around the country, but we still find a ton more Ds. All right, come on. Looking for silver. Silver for Stan. Looking for silver for Stan. If we don't find him a silver coin, he's going to get another ½ ounce of silver from me as skunk silver. Much rather give away the bank silver. Much rather. $13 rolls left. Lucky 13 rolls. Walker Magnet, my brother. I was just talking about you a while ago. I'm having fun hunting. I'm not having any finds though, Walker Magnet. I did not find a silver dime. I've got 13 rolls in my $50 box left, and I have not found a silver $50 or a proof. I haven't found anything yet I would classify as a find in my $50 box. Got a bunch of 74Ds to check, but it has been a very claddy experience this afternoon. But we did hit 8,000 subs, Walker Magnet, so that happened. So that's pretty cool. We appreciate everybody for that. Watch your ears. 12 rolls remaining. You know, Breezy. I have several banks. The bank that we pick up from is amazing. They order what we need. They are so friendly, and I know it's extra work for them. We try to take in Krispy Kreme donuts and chocolates as often as we can, but we have a great relationship with them. Where we take back coins is we take back coins different places than where we pick them up, because it's a lot of work for them to, as many as I go through a week. But I will say this, the two main banks that I drop coins off of could not be nicer to us. They're the ones that gave me, I showed this earlier, I walked in, they said, "Paul, we got something for you." Red Seal 1953B $2 bill that is in really good shape. And that was one of my dump banks. So we've got really good relationships with them, but I know we cause them a ton of extra work. We try to spread it out so that we don't dump all the work on any one branch. But my two least favorite things about doing this. One is dropping off search coins. No fun. No fun. I call that Tuesday. Oh my God, we got a find. It's not a major find, but we've got one of those not intended for circulations. A 2018 D, and actually they made a bunch in 2018, so that one's questionable. But we will keep that for Stan. The other way you're supposed to be able to get those coins was to buy it in a mint set. But in 2018 they kind of made too many, didn't sell all their mint sets, and then they started sending them out in boxes. But I still count the 2018. I don't count the 2021 or 22 or 23. So we got a little bit of a find. We got Paul's Nifty. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's better than no finds. I said all I wanted was a Nifty. Now all I want is something else. What is that? Shiny 2021. Too bad that's not an S mint mark. It's a P mint mark. Appreciate everyone being in today, watching this. Thank you very much. If you happen to be here for the first time, consider subscribing. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. We do go live and live stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Every Friday at high noon. That's the stream you're watching now. On those streams, we hunt 500 $1 bills looking for serial numbers. We also hunt a box of dimes looking for a silver dime, and a box of $half looking for silver or any of the goodies that might be in a $half box. We also occasionally through the week I'll pop in a live stream and search $1,001 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. If the boys happen to come over tonight, you could see us go live tonight and do that. I don't know yet if they're coming over tonight or tomorrow morning. I am not privy to that information yet. I'm just fortunate that their mommy and daddy let me borrow them to come over and enjoy this awesome hobby every Saturday. Every Saturday we live stream at 2 p.m. and we do 5 to 7 boxes of $half, looking for silver and other goodies, and we are going for our 28th stream in a row finding silver, so that's cool. See if we can find something else. So if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, it helps us out. We did hit a milestone earlier in the stream today by going over 8,000 subscribers. We appreciate everybody for that. That's a lot of buckets of coins that I have carried up and down the stairs, now use on my two-wheeler. I bought a automated two-wheeler. I've got a short video coming out soon on my automated two-wheeler in action. These are $half. And what I'm looking to save, if you're talking $half, Jay Rodriguez, I'm looking for anything with an S mint mark. And usually you'll know it because it'll be just shiny as heck. I'm looking for a 1987 because in 1987 they did not issue business strikes of the 1987 $half. You could only buy it in a mint set. And 87s have a very low mintage, and they carry value well above face value. I'm looking for any silver, obviously, 1970 or earlier. I'm looking for any not intended for circulation 2002 to 2020. I'm also looking, and during these live searches, I can't look for all of them, but I'm also looking for heirs and variety coins. I do search all of the 1974 Ds to make sure it's not the double die obverse. There's also a double die obverse on 1973 Ds, 77 Ds, 71s, 72 Ps. There's a missing designer's initials on the back of 82 Ps and 72 Ds. So there are plenty of heirs and varieties to look for. I'm looking for a coin that maybe have a little bit of an edge missing because the machine got it, and it would be called a clipped planchet. I'm listening for any coin that sounds different to see if maybe they made a mistake and mended it on the wrong planchet. We find a bunch of 1972s that they accidentally minted on quarter stock instead of $half stock. Those carry a value above face value. I'm looking for, and they'd be real obvious, but we will frequently find stickered or colorized coins in the $half. Yeah, proof coins are usually obvious. Not always. We have found some super ugly proof coins with an S mint mark, which really don't have any value other than they check the box for us of being a proof coin. But proof coins you usually look at, and you see how this one is really shiny. That's a newer one. That's a 2021. But a proof coin will look even better than that, especially from the reverse of the coin. When you find one, you know you've got it instantly, and proof coins carry a nice value above face value. I love finding proof coins. I would love anything. Like finding a proof coin right now would be wonderful. Proof coins you can also find from the edge because the proof coins are a little thicker than the regular coins. We've got 2 rolls left to find Stan Silver. There's a lot. It's taken me a long time to learn it. There's a lot to know, but there are great resources out there. VarietyVista.com is a great website to go to look at the different varieties and air coins that are out there. Use PCGS.com to look up values of coins. I've got a stack of 74Ds we're going to be looking through to see if I can find the double die obverse on the 74D, and that may be our only savior today because that's the last roll. It's always sad to see the last roll in the box. Some boxes not as sad as others. Yeah, there are some LCSs that don't want anything to do with 40%ers, John. But man, they're worth $3 to $4 melt value, and I've had times I paid as much as in the last 4 years $6 for a 40%er. So I've bought a lot more than I've ever sold because we give them out here. But some don't want to mess with it. My local guy does it, and then he'll get bags, but he'll sell them a bag of 1,000. Is the only way he sells his 40%ers. So I've only bought from him once because even I don't need really 500 40%ers at the time. All right, we are done with the box portion of the hunt. Now I'm going to search every one of the 1974 Ds that we found, and I'm going to look for the air on them, and I'm going to do that on my desk microscope, my computer microscope, and I will put that on the screen so you all can look along with me. Let's put this back where it goes. Oh, I just knocked over my stack of 74Ds. Let me retrieve those. All right, now we're going to go to this shot right here, and I'm going to pull it down, get it out of focus. Hey, no worries, Walker. You're fine, brother. You do what you got to do. We'll see you when you get done. Come see us when you get done, and I'll see you while you're streaming for sure. I told you all about Walker Magnet a little while ago, but Walker Magnet is there. Do an exclamation me, Walker Magnet. Walker Magnet streams on Saturdays at 10 a.m. searching half dollars, and he has a fun channel. Y'all ought to check him out if you haven't. And give him some sub love. As in subscribe. Alright, I am looking for, here I'm going to show you what I'm looking for on this one. We found one yesterday. Right there in that part of the 4, the bottom part of the 4, we're going to look for a little notch, a little split that goes north-south. If we have that, there are other indicators we're going to be looking for, and that will be our first indicator that we have a special coin that is called a double die obverse, which is a damaged die that struck that coin. We do find a bunch of 74D NDOs, but we don't find them every box. But it would be nice to find one today for Stan. He's already getting 2.5 troy ounces of silver from me for his skunk. Maybe we can at least find him something good. That one's got damage on it, so I can't tell, so I gotta look at some of the other markers. Don't see it. But this is the most obvious way. If you're hunting half dollars, if you're not gonna check for any other air coin, check for the 74D, because it's very easy and quick to search for the 74D double die. And if I can find one, I'll show it to you. If I don't find one, I might have one to flip over here. But I'll crack out and show it to you. I've searched, actually, we have now searched over 1.7 million half dollars. 1.7 million half dollars. Over 1,600, over 1,700 boxes now. That's a lot of half dollars. In those boxes, we've averaged 1.25 silver per box. But none today. Maybe we can find a 74D DDO. Yeah, we still got probably 15 left to check. We had one find in this box, and not intended for circulation coin. That's one of the, that doesn't happen very often. We find more boxes with silver than more boxes with absolutely no finds. About 6 or 7 left here to search. Auction? Walker Magnet got an auction this week. We got actually NetFiend. We've got another ancient one on auction this Saturday. What are they worth? If we find a 1974 DDO, double die obverse, in a lower condition, they're worth at least $15. If you find one in really nice shape, could be worth $60 to $100. Last one. All right, we didn't find one. Let me see. Let me see if I've got one sitting over here that I can crack out. I do. Let me crack this one out of its plastic. Well, maybe I'll crack it out of its plastic. This one is in a lousy shape, but it's going to be hard to see. It's not a very good example. It's really hard to see on that one. We got to go to the secondary areas, but you can see there's that little gap, that little split there on the bottom of the 4. And if we go up here to the R and Trust, and this one is so, yeah, you can see it. There's a line that goes down the leg of the R and Trust. See that line that goes down the R? The U, well, you can barely see it. You have to know what you're looking for, but on the U up here at the top, you can see doubling of the serifs. The S, you can see it looks like there's another S laying underneath the S, like one has been struck on top of the other. You can see it right there real good. You can see it down here at the bottom. And then on the T, and that's going to be hard to see anything on that T. On the T in Liberty, though, this ought to show up better. And again, this thing is in bad shape. Really can't see that good either, but it's there. On the right side of the T, there's extra metal. It's pretty faint here, but you can see the extra metal. And that's what a 74D DDO would look like. So, let's go back over here. I got to get squared up with Stan Horn. Since I didn't find him any silver, we're going to break into Paul's goodies. We did find him some good $1 bills. We did skunk him on dimes and halves. No bueno. No bueno. Let's see what we're going to give him here. How about if we give him one of those and one of those? That's what we'll do. I'll get my scope set back up here and I'll show you these 2 coins I'm going to give to Stan on my scope. Stan was the donator for today, and I went and skunked him, but he gets to keep all his fines from the dollar bills. So that's good. If he'd had any fines in dimes and half dollars, he'd get to keep them. He did have one NIFC, and I will take that one and add it to his banked NIFCs. Let's see how high I gotta go up here. Let's go to that screen. Let's get it to where it's in focus. Here's what Stan is getting for his efforts today. He is getting a very out of focus still. This is a 100 shilling Republic of Österreich, which is Austria. 100 shilling coin from Austria, dated 1979. And this is 1/2 of an ounce of silver. He's going to get that one for his skunk on dimes, we'll say. And for his skunk on half dollars, this one's already flipped up, but Estados Unidos Mexicanos, 7.2% silver, 72%. This is a 1/2 ounce of silver. It's 25 pesos. Big old coin, bigger than a half dollar. It's got the games of the 19th Olympiad in Mexico City, I think, 1968. So Stan is getting those two coins today. They are both 1/2 ounce of silver for his efforts and for being skunked, unfortunately. So let's get back over to this screen. Let's make Paul bigger. All right. Well, thank you all for being here today. I appreciate it very much. Thanks to our new subscribers. Thanks to our members and our subscribers for being here. Thanks especially to my moderators. Thanks for the super chat and the gifted memberships. The 40 likes. Thank you all very much. We appreciate that. Thanks for watching us. And we will be streaming for sure tomorrow at 2 p.m. So I guess that's when Paul's going to see you all, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great Friday night. I hope you all join us on Saturday tomorrow at 2 p.m. Coin hunt and auction. We'll see you all there. Take care and God bless.